And some weather now. We're looking, of course, each day I peek and I see if I can see any more colors on the screen, Hannah. But also, I know you're talking about the next chance of rain. And we got off to, like you said, a chilly start this morning.
I know, just, your typical fall day.
Yeah,
it's
a little bit of everything.
We have waited to be able to say that. It's the end of October already. We had November where normally we'd expect to feel a little bit of the chill. Now, finally, the temperatures are beginning to catch up. And again, in regards to the fall colors, I think once we have this rainfall that's moving in, the start of next week, that's really going to help with some of those fall colors beginning to pop. So our next rain chances, we're looking at kind of in between Sunday night into your Monday. And then we're probably going to see a wet trend, a wet pattern begin heading into the middle of next week. Not expecting severe weather with this. That's what we've been looking at the last couple of days, and that forecast is still holding strong. But we're likely going to see some rainfall accumulation, which is beginning to add up. I'll show you the new rainfall totals here shortly, but let's take a look at the futurecast. So again, we're still seeing some variability on when this rain is going to move through. Either way, it looks like you'll have beautiful conditions for your Friday and heading into your Saturday. But overall, again, Sunday, we're going to see some of that rain wash on through, the much needed rain. Some could get some heavier bouts of rainfall. And like I mentioned before, the accumulation totals are beginning to increase just a little bit. So it's kind of working into our favor. But again, that rain is going to work off. The heaviest rain is going to move out Monday, but then we could see some more of those scattered showers Tuesday and Wednesday. Also wanted to show you that heading into, so of course Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll see that rainfall and then things will dry out. Looking at great conditions for your Halloween, but Thursday morning, we're looking at the possibility for some high elevation flurries. I'm going to show you both these models. This is the GFS here, so this is our American model, showing some higher elevation, maybe a bit of a wintry mix kind of rolling through there before it begins to dissipate later on into your Thursday. And this is our European model, which is showing a bit of a similar scenario here. So again, highest elevations, Blue Ridge Mountains, you might see your first flurries or at most, maybe a bit of a wintry mix there. So we'll keep on tracking that. And the reason I'm showing this, and it is a little ways out, is because the models have been showing this for the last couple of days. So again, maybe seeing a little bit of those snowflakes. Not going to be anything crazy. Again, wintry mix or maybe some flurries, but still kind of fun. Now let's go ahead and talk about Tropical Storm Melissa. Melissa is gearing up to be a pretty dangerous storm for areas in the Caribbean. We're talking about in Jamaica, Haiti, Port-au-Prince, some of those, the Cayman Islands. It is still gearing up to, we're still looking at the possibility of a Category 5 storm. So again, feet or inches, if not feet of rainfall, looking at deadly flash flooding, mudslides. That's what is gearing up with this system as it rolls through. And again, now the Storm Prediction Center and the National Hurricane Center, they have that Category 4 major hurricane on the cone of uncertainty there. And Melissa has slowed down drastically, so it's not really moving. So per what the forecast was indicating, it is beginning to stall out and just intensify as it does so. But for our local viewing area, nice and dry through the majority of the weekend, some much needed rain on the way, and hey, who knows, towards Halloween, well, it is going to be cold, but we could see some flurries around that time.